Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Generation Game. It's nice to see you.
Nice!
A tough crowd. It's lovely to see Marla and Sam and relatives, friends of Neil. And of course it's lovely to see literally generations of the Lavers family. Plus a new one that arrived today. I know he's been passed around to you. And if you take a look at him, and he's very, very tiny. And if then you imagine Ciara was a third of the size of unnamed baby Langdon. So imagine how small she was when she was actually born. And now, just a few years later, in actual fact, I have to say that there are a few words that go with Ciara, and it's socks, sandwiches, Ciara, and Michael Jackson. And that's because sandwiches, this will show you the sort of person Ciara is. The first doll she had, she named Sandwiches. Now, I don't know about you, but that is... it's off the kilter, isn't it, really? It's just a bit weird. Then socks. Ciara could not put on a pair of socks without taking them off and throwing them at the wall. She hated... So you remember this? All the boys, they related to this because she just couldn't. She got used to get furious at socks. So, Neil, no socks. No socks whatsoever.
Done.
Ciara, Princess of Power. And of course, Ciara was a big fan. It's sad to relate that in 2015, Ciara is actually 30 years old.
Oh, no.
Which makes her a couple of years younger than you, which is a bit sad. even more. Ciara, what did I say?
Ciara is a lady product. Ciara.
Really tough crowd. I'm here all week.
We're all fans.
So those were some of the things that meant an awful lot to Ciara when she was growing up. But Michael Jackson was like her idol. And I think it was her 6th or 7th birthday, where when we asked her what she wanted for her birthday present, she said, I want to be Michael Jackson. Which is difficult because we didn't have the money for the operation at the time. But she was passionate about Michael Jackson. All the girls were very musical, the boys were very musical. It was a very caring family. They grew up with 2 boys who helped all of the girls get used to living in a Lavers household, which is difficult at the best of the time. They were so bonded together, they were brilliant. But Ciara was very musical, but about when she was 16, she developed her passion for the drums. And she doesn't stop working on the drums. The great lesson that Ciara is that determination and steadfastness at actually trying to be the best drummer in the world. And that's what she's always done and always been brilliant at. And her mum and I remember that when that little girl was a third of the size of unnamed baby Langman, we were taken aside from her ventilator, incubator, thank you. That's my scriptwriter there. And the nurses apologised because accidentally something had been rested upon one of her hands. And it was as black as this coat. And they said they didn't know what damage it could have done. And so to think that someone who had that much troubles and strife to actually get through early on, the fact that she is now blessed as one of the you know, the top drummers that is around. And I'm not even going to mention the G word, the girl word, because she's a drummer that can stand above anybody. But to come from that little chicken portion, which is why we didn't order chicken today, because it reminds us of too much. And she has really striven through all of those sort of handicaps to become a fantastic drummer. And that's what she's got. She's got determination. And I think Neil, when we met Neil, he had courage and determination. Because if you've ever come across the Lavers family, it's not a quiet family. It's like pandemonium. We've had top consultant surgeons who've come to our house and have been dribbling idiots because they haven't been able to cope with 5 different conversations going on at the same time. So when a young man, and you can see it, Jay lost his hair through all of this. It's tough. It's tough to really. It's really tough to put up with this family, I tell you. And Paul's growing a beard so that he goes unrecognised. But it's a tough family. But Neil is just so laid back. He just took it all in his stride. I remember the first day, and Erin and I were out there. You're thinking, oh my God, this could be sink or swim now. Because if he just gets the family at 100%, he'll be lucky. But of course, as normal, it was 150%. It was like, yeah, it's the noise level is just. And he was just like, well, he might have been on drugs, I haven't seen him. But he was like, well, yeah. And he was bantering with everybody from the word, as they say these days, from the get-go. He was bantering and really just joining in with the family, which was brilliant. So we got little tics from his mother-in-law and his father-in-law. So he was a great guy, and we took to him immediately. I mean, there's little things. Like packing a drum kit away. But I'm not going to go there, because I'm sure Nev will mention it. But I really think that this pair are just brilliantly suited. They've got so much passion. And again, the thing that Ciara says on her Twitter site, yes, I can go on Twitter, she says she's a drummer, she's a smiler, and she's a runner, and she's an optimist. And those things sum her up brilliantly. Yes, she's always optimistic. She can always, she can pour oil on troubled waters without setting fire to it. And she can really just get everybody together because she's that sort of person. She can take things and not get angry or upset. She can just really be that one person who can sort of just pacify people beautifully. She's a wonderful girl, and I think she's met a wonderful guy, and I know they're going to be very happy. But I'd like you right now to charge your glasses and to toast 3 things before we actually get the toast together. Think about the past and all of you who have had a part in Neil's past, and all of you have had a part in Ciara's past, and how blessed we are to have had that. The present, everybody here today, what a wonderful day. Blessed with the sun, blessed with a lovely service, and a fabulous, wonderful cooking. Oh, I shouldn't say that, cuisine, which has been amazing, which has been amazing, and thank you so much for that. And also, drink to the future with happiness of these two going forward and becoming part of the Chinniah and the Lavers clan. And let's have many more days like this one. So please, ladies and gentlemen, please toast the bride and groom.
The bride and groom.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers, Peter.
I think we
Yeah. Woo!